the jawbone of a donkey, I have slain 1,000 men. I am Samson, the man they called the strongest in all Israel. But strength, it's not just about muscles, you know. It's about faith, resilience, and the hope that comes from above. From birth, I was set apart. A Nazarite, then, they called me. No wine, no unclean food, and no haircuts. My hair, you see, was the key to it all. The source of my incredible power. Those Philistines, they never knew what hit them. 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey? Just another day for Samson. They fell like wheat before the scythe, their mighty army no match for God's chosen warrior. But let me tell you how it all began. My mother was barren, you see, until an angel appeared.
You will bear a son. He will be a Nazarite, dedicated to God from birth.
My mother's prayers were answered. A miracle was about to unfold. And so I was born. As I grew, so did my strength. It was unlike anything the world had ever seen. It was incredible. Remember the time I tied foxes' tails together and set their fields ablaze? Set this something else. But my greatest battles were yet to come. Battles of redemption. Betrayal. My strength was a gift, but it also brought challenges. It made me arrogant, reckless. I fell in love with a Philistine woman. At our wedding feast, I posed a riddle. Out of the eater, something to eat. Out of the strong, something sweet. They couldn't solve it, so they pressured my wife. She betrayed me, told them the answer. I was furious. In my anger, I killed 30 Philistines. It was the beginning of a long struggle, but that was nothing compared to what came next. Delilah, Delilah. She was my weakness. The Philistines offered her silver to discover my secret, and I was fool enough to tell her. My strength lies in my hair. If it's cut, I'll be as weak as any other man. And so, as I slept, she cut my hair. My strength gone in an instant. They captured me, those Philistines. Gouged out my eyes, threw me in prison. But in that darkness, I found hope. I prayed, and my strength began to return. With renewed strength, I brought down the temple on my enemies, my final act of redemption. I thought it was over. My strength, my purpose, all lost. But as I sat in that dark cell, my hair began to grow, and with it, a glimmer of hope. Each day, I felt a little stronger, a little more like myself. They brought me to their temple to mock me. Thousands of Philistines all gathered to see the mighty Samson fallen. But even in chains, even blind, I could feel something stirring within me. A familiar power, long dormant, now awakening. But in that moment, surrounded by my enemies, I felt it again. That fire, that strength. The ground shook, the pillars crumbled, the temple, it came crashing down. In those final moments, I felt the full weight of my strength and the price it demanded. In that moment, I knew this was my purpose, my final act of redemption. In death, I defeated more than I ever did in life. So remember me, not just for my strength, but for my strength, but for my sacrifice. For in the end, that was my true legacy. The strongest man in Israel, giving his all for his people. This is Samson, signing off. Remember, true strength, it comes from within. What do you think about Samson's legacy? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to explore more about Samson's legacy and other epic tales. Dive into the stories that shaped history and be inspired by the legends of old.